For years, headlines were thrown in our faces blaming Dele Alli for his own downfall. They said the boy, once hailed as England's top talent and the most expensive midfielder in the world, turned out to be a lazy, self-absorbed show-off who threw his career away for parties, fast cars and Fortnite instead of football. But all of that was a lie. Stories fed by tabloids while no one actually knew the truth. Now that the truth is out, the UK media stands exposed for what it is, completely unethical. What they did to him was nothing short of character assassination. In reality, Dele Alli was abandoned and suffered severe abuse at the hands of his own parents, people who only reappeared in his life after he became famous, using the media to paint him as the villain so they could reinsert themselves into his world. They dug into his past while he was still hiding it, unable to even speak about it with those close to him. He numbs his pain with medication. The very fact that he became a global football star at all is nothing short of a miracle. What matters now is that he's safe, and that justice is finally being served. And today, for the first time, we're telling the real story of Dele Alli, the way he told it himself. Dele Alli, one of the brightest English talents of his generation, was born on April 11, 1996, in the quiet town of Milton Keynes. His path to fame wasn't lined with constant victories, but from an early age, it was clear this kid had a rare gift on the pitch. From childhood, Dele was obsessed with football, always playing in neighborhood games where his talent started to shine. He joined the youth academy of his hometown club MK Dons as a teenager, and from that point on, his star only kept rising. His big breakthrough came in 2012 when he made his first team debut at just 16 years old. That moment marked the beginning of a career full of promise. On the field, Dele showcased impressive technique, relentless energy, and extraordinary vision, making him an unpredictable opponent. His impact on the team grew rapidly, and his talent was so undeniable that coaches increasingly trusted him in decisive moments. In the 2014 to 2015 season, Alli became one of the key players who helped Milton Keynes Dons secure promotion to the Championship, the second tier of English football. This success marked a major milestone in the young player's career. Dele's talent couldn't go unnoticed, and soon he received an offer that changed his life, a transfer to one of England's top clubs, Tottenham Hotspur. In 2015, he signed with the team and stepped into a whole new level of football. His Premier League debut immediately caught the attention of the football world. The young midfielder didn't just show up as a newcomer, he played like a natural with an exceptional feel for the game. With every match, Dele revealed more of his talent. His quick decision-making, technical skills, and ability to break through defenses became a nightmare for any opponent. In the 2015-16 season, his first with Tottenham, he scored 10 Premier League goals, an outstanding achievement for a 19-year-old. But these weren't just goals, they were masterpieces. His now iconic strike against Crystal Palace in January 2016, when he flicked the ball over a defender and volleyed it into the corner, instantly etched his name into the club's history. Dele Alli became the symbol of a new era at Tottenham, led by ambitious manager Mauricio Pochettino. Together, they built a team capable of challenging the Premier League giants. Dele was the heart of that squad. His control in midfield and attacking instincts made him a key figure. His ability to find teammates, control the ball with ease, and deliver pinpoint strikes turned him into one of the league's most dangerous midfielders. The 2016-17 season was a triumph for Alli. He scored 18 Premier League goals and earned recognition as one of the best young players in the world. His name echoed among football fans across the globe, and Tottenham was edging closer to the top of English football, competing in the Champions League. On the pitch, Dele played with boldness, flair, and freedom. He wasn't afraid to take responsibility and make big decisions in the most critical moments. For several years, he remained one of English football's brightest stars, proving that his story of success was just getting started. After Dele Alli's meteoric rise made him one of the standout figures in English football, his career didn't unfold as many had hoped. In his early years at Tottenham, he was a central figure and a Premier League star, but gradually his form began to decline. Following the 2017-18 season, when Alli was still performing at a high level, it became clear that he was starting to lose confidence. Injuries, fatigue, and possibly the mental pressure of sky-high expectations began to take a toll on his performance. Things took a sharper turn in 2019 with the arrival of Jose Mourinho at Tottenham. At first, Mourinho publicly backed Alli, but soon began to criticize him for a lack of work ethic and discipline. Alli was being picked less and less for the starting lineup and found himself spending more time on the bench. Despite his efforts to return to his former level, success remained out of reach. At Tottenham, new players began to take the spotlight and Alli lost his key role within the team. In early 2022, Dele moved to Everton, hoping to restart his career with a fresh chapter. But even there, he struggled to make an impact. Ongoing injury issues and difficulties adapting to a new playing system continued to hold him back, and his performances fell short of the standards he once set early in his career. In 2023, he was loaned out to Turkish side Beşiktaş, but that stint also failed to spark a comeback. In July 2023, Dele Alli gave a candid interview to Gary Neville on the widely talked about show The Overlap. For the first time, the footballer openly spoke about his difficult childhood and complicated relationship with his parents. Alli faced hardship from an early age. His mother struggled with alcoholism, and his father left the family when Dele was still very young. At the age of 6, he experienced abuse, and by 8, he had already started using drugs.
At 6, I was molested by my mum's friend who was at the house a lot. So my mum was an alcoholic. And then
Due to the unstable situation at home, he was placed in the care of a football friend's family at 13, a family that essentially became his own. In the interview, Alli also opened up about a lifelong feeling of neglect. It eventually led him to battle depression, and he checked into a rehab center to confront his inner trauma and work toward getting back on the pitch. Though Alli is still a talented player who once thrilled fans around the world, his career has declined in recent years. He joined Como in Italy and now says, "I have a daily reminder on my phone at 11 o'clock, World Cup 2026, and honestly, nothing would make me happier than seeing myself there."